thank you so much for joining me back here. I hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk about the books I read in August. It is now September. It's hard for me to keep track of the months right now. I feel like everyone's in that same boat where we're just like, how is it already September? But it is, so we're going to talk about August reading. I have kind of been going through a slight reading slump, I feel like. Not in terms of I'm not reading anything, I'm just not reading as much as I was towards the beginning of the year. I was reading 6 to 8 books a month. Last month, I only read 2. It'd be like that sometimes, right? That's okay. I have higher hopes for September. I think September will be a good reading month for me. I think so. I don't know. There's just been some things going on in my personal life with my family, that kind of stuff that have taken precedence over reading. So I think that's the biggest reason that I've been going through kind of a slump. Thankfully, we are on the upswing, I feel like. So yeah, it's been hectic in my family recently, and that has detracted from how much I've been able to read. Woe is me, right? My life is still good. Anyways, let's get into it. The first book I read in August was, what's the name of it? Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. This is book 3 in the Throne of Glass series, right? Yes. I don't feel like this video is going to be very long because both of the books that I read this past month were later on in series, and I don't want to necessarily give spoilers for those who haven't read it yet. But this is book 3 of the Throne of Glass series. I am progressively enjoying the series more and more. I didn't care much for the first book at all. I did not really like Throne of Glass itself. Celaena got on my nerves. The plot wasn't very interesting to me. But as the series has progressed, I am finding that 1, I like Celaena a little bit more, and 2, the plots are more interesting to me. So I did like this one a lot more. Did I read it as quickly? Maybe not. But I did read it, and I read it on script. I will say, I started out liking the parts about Manon, which is a witch in this world. Towards the end, though, I found myself kind of not wanting to read her chapters, which I think contributed to how long it took me to read this book. I felt like anytime one of her chapters would come up, I'd be like, oh, dang, now I don't have motivation to read this book. I don't know. It was one of those things, right? The other book I read in August was The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. This is book 3 in the Folk of the Air series. It is the concluding book, the last one. This was a reread for me. When this book first came out, I was super excited about it, and I was a little disappointed by it. So I decided to reread the whole series to give it a second chance, and I actually ended up really enjoying this one a whole lot more the second time around. I did make a video all about it. If you are interested in more in-depth thoughts, you can go check it out. But yes, I reread this one, liked it a lot more the second time. Sorry, my baby is like up in my ribs, so I'm having a hard time breathing right now. Overall, I think I read this series when I first started BookTube, and it's been a couple years. And when I first read it, I was kind of infatuated by it. I was gung-ho for it. I was caught up in the hype here on BookTube. Looking back on it and having reread it, it's good, and I definitely enjoy it, but I don't think it's like the ultimate Fae series or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? Good, fun read. I recommend it if you haven't read it before. I don't know that it's necessarily something that I want to reread over and over and over again. Like I said, this video was pretty short. I guess I could sprinkle in a little bit of my tentative reading plans for September, because like I say, I do anticipate September to be better. First of all, I have continued on with the Huckleberry Matchmakers of Huckleberry Hill. Is that the name of the series? By Jennifer Beckstrand. These are Amish romances that I just get consumed by when I start reading them, which I think is one of the biggest reasons I've kind of pushed off continuing on with the series, because it's one of those things where I get consumed in the bad kind of way, where I want to neglect everything and just read all the time. And I can't do that. I have a baby. I have a household to take care of, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, but I have started the next one in the series, which is, I'm checking right now, Huckleberry Harvest. So I am reading Huckleberry Harvest. I don't know how many books are in this series, but I know I'm at least halfway, I'm pretty sure. I think there are 7 or 8 maybe. Oh, let me go see. Hold on. Oh, buddy, there's a lot. Hold on. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there are 10. So no, after I finish this one, I will be, right? Yeah, after I finish this one, I'll have read half of them. I'm not mad about it. I do enjoy this world, I enjoy this series, I enjoy this author, so I'm not mad about it. So yeah, maybe I'll read a couple of books by her this month. Other than that, I need to start, what's the name of it? I'm looking at my bookshelf. Queen of Shadows, which is book 4 in the Throne of Glass series. I need to start that one too. And I kind of want to read Harry Potter. It was one of my goals to reread that this year. I started reading the first one with Sam, my son, but progress is very slow when you read to a toddler because he only keeps interest for like 2 pages. So I might go ahead and actually read that on my own. Otherwise, I don't really know what else I'm going to be reading this month. I don't like making TBRs because I never stick to them. I'm definitely a mood reader. And I find them restricting and demoralizing, and they often put me in a reading slump. So this isn't like a TBR, but it's bobbing around in my head this month. That's what might happen. So I'll definitely finish Huckleberry Harvest because yeah, I'm into it right now. Anyways, yeah. So those are the books that I read in August. Only 2 of them, hoping for more in September. Let me know down below what you read in August, how it went for you. Do you feel like you had a successful reading month? Let me know what your favorite was in August. I'm always looking for new books to add to my never-ending list that we all have here at BookTube. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to subscribe down below and leave a comment. You guys are awesome. I am so thankful for you. And we will meet back here next time, guys. See ya!